What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Got you guys the week 11 predictions here. Week 10 was a fantastic turnout. We only had one pair of new champions, and that were me and Trio becoming the new 2v2 champions. As far as announcements go, really don't have anything this week. No, other than the overall, on the participant page of the website, that's been pretty cool. Got some good feedback on it. I had to redo it, about once, maybe twice, but no stress there. Also the polls, since it's kind of hard for me to come up with new fucking 5 ideas every fucking week, I think I'm just gonna have on the main page a poll dedicated to voting for who the awards should go to. Well, the award, like the player of the month. And obviously you guys can go back and change it whenever you see that someone deserves it more than the other. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you guys decide who the player of the month should be. Please do not be biased. I'm going to be putting the records near everyone's name and whatnot. So try to go based off the record. I mean, you can go based off the record and who they played against, based on the record and if they're champion or not, stuff like that. Just don't be biased though. Like, if your best friend is on as one of the what is it called? As one of the options there, then just don't pick him just because he's your best friend. Pick him because he actually deserves to be the player of the month. That being said, let's jump into the off-road championship, which is me versus Hunterberg versus McChicken versus Chaos, any class castle. Now, fourth place, I'm gonna have to give that to McChicken. I didn't get to see him play, but he did get 39 seconds in his first matchup. Not the greatest, and that was what he wanted to go for, King of King. So I feel comfortable saying that he will get fourth place in this. Now, do not let this discourage you in any way. Please stick with it all the way through. Do these matches in every week, even if you get last place every week. I mean, hey, shit happens. I could get last place every week from now until the end of fucking 2019. I'm still gonna stick with it though, and try my best to come out on top, which is what everyone should be doing and striving to be. Striving to be great. But I am gonna say McChicken in fourth. Third place, Hunterberg. And second place, now this, I'm gonna say second place is gonna be Chaos, unless he starts with it. I'm gonna say if Chaos starts with it, then he can beat me by about 20, maybe 25 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. But yeah, anyone else except Chaos starts with it, I do think I will be able to come out with the victory. I have my car ready. I build my cars the day of, which is what everyone should be doing. The day of announcement, not the day of the fucking tournament, okay? I build my car the day I know about what match I'm in. I prefer all of you guys to do that. If you feel more comfortable for some strange reason building it the day of, then by all means, go ahead and do that. But I don't want any complaints of, oh, I just built this car last minute or nothing like that. Please, it'll help you and me a lot if you just build the car days in advance. That way you're prepared, and that way I don't gotta hear excuses. Okay, please. Second match, or I don't really know if you call this a second match because there's a lot of things that can happen. Okay, so first off, me and Trio, we have to defend our titles twice again, as we did 2 weeks ago against Aleski and Tim, and then against Six God and Dundee. Now, our first match will be against whoever gets on first. Well, yeah, whoever gets on first. It will be against Shifu and Beast in X Class if they get on first, or against Dundee and Six God in S1. Excuse me, fucking tired. If they get on first, that is. I will say the me and Trio versus Shifu and Beast game in X Class, I think that one will be very fucking close. I think both matches will be very fucking close. But I do think that me and Trio can get the victory by about 30 seconds. I'm calling a lot of these matches close to this week, so don't be surprised by that. But yeah, say about 30-second victory for me and Trio in X class. Now, if we do win that, we will go on to face Dundee and Six God in S1. And I also am confident in us beating them by exactly about 30 seconds. So same time, just a different scenario is what I'm calling, what I'm predicting for this. However, if me and Trio lose to our first opponents and then the match goes on to be Shifu and Beast versus Dundee and Six God in the 2v2, I am going to say that is a fucking hard one. And I'm going to say, I think this is the first time I'm doing this, but whatever team starts with it first, I say they're going to win. The only difference is, if Dundee's team starts with it first, I think their gap will be bigger, their victory gap will be bigger, as opposed to Shifu and Beast starting. I think their victory gap will be smaller. But who fucking cares? It's still a victory. Big gap, small gap, you still come out as the champion. So I feel like that's what matters the most. Let's move on to the Rear Wheel Drive Championship. Sorry I'm kind of breezing through this. I don't want to be late for work. But yeah, it will be Christian versus Camilo versus Dude versus Hologram in S1 for the Rear Wheel Drive Championship. Christian has been just trailblazing through this league in the Rear Wheel Drive component. With this win here, he will put himself in the history books as the longest reigning Rear Wheel Drive champion. I think he's tied with Aleski and Beast at 3 weeks right now. And this will be his 4th victory if he does win it. And I would definitely put him as the greatest Rear Wheel Drive champion as of right now. As far as my prediction goes, I'm going to say 4th place Camilo, 3rd place Dude. I'm saying 4th place Camilo just because this is his first time doing Rear Wheel Drive. Dude I think he's done 1 Rear Wheel Drive before, so I think he'll have just about a little bit of more time than Camilo. I'm going to say Hologram in 2nd, and I'm going to say Christian comes out as the victor again. But I will say Hologram, he's coming closer every single week to coming in 1st place in one of these matches. Whenever he's in 2nd, the gap becomes smaller and smaller between 1st and his time. So don't count him out, alright? Don't count Hologram out. I'm not calling this a 100% victory for Christian. Probably like a 95% victory for Christian. But still, Hologram, the player of the month for last month, he's catching up, and he will be champion by the end of fucking February. I don't know which championship, but he will be a champion. I can guarantee that. No, I can't guarantee that, but I predict that, I should say. Now for the main event, the King of King Championship is being played in A class for the first time. We have Dundee defending his championship against Top Gear Tim, Bash, and Charlie for the 2nd week in a row. 4th place here, I'm gonna say Charlie gets 4th. That is a wild prediction because Charlie is definitely an amazing competitor. But I'm gonna say that the class that this is in will give Bash and Top Gear Tim an advantage over him, which is how I'm placing him actually too. I'm gonna say Bash gets 3rd place and Tim is going to get 2nd place because Dundee's he's a crackhead and he's gonna get 1st place. Okay, not a negative crackhead, but is there such thing as a good crackhead? I guess not actually. You guys know what the fuck I mean, right? He's a good player. That's basically what I'm trying to fucking say. But yeah, I'm gonna say Charlie in 4th, about a minute. Bash, about a minute 20. Tim, about 2 minutes 15. And Dundee, whatever remaining time you can get, because I'm not doing the fucking math right now. But yeah, I hope you guys all do well. If I could pick all of you to come in fucking 1st place, I would because you guys deserve it. But obviously that can't happen unless everyone gets fucking, 2.5 minutes, and that'd just be insane. But Forza does calculate the milliseconds, so that wouldn't really be possible. Even though you don't see it like in Horizon 1, they do calculate it. But yeah, good luck to everyone in week 11. If you have any questions, as always, message me, and I